Ooh, you know what? If I could trade places with any other country artist, and not just because he's taking me out for a weekend on his tour, I'd say George Strait. I mean, you just dream of a career like that.
Who would it be? I want to be Keith Urban because I want to play guitar like him. I can't play like that guy. Nobody can play like that guy.
I would trade places with... Ooh, that's so good. I would trade places with Blake so I could hang out with Miranda.
If I could trade places with any country artist right now, it'd be Luke Bryan. I think I just read the other day that he made $23 million last year, and with my wife's shopping problem, that would definitely make things a lot easier. So Luke Bryan would definitely be it.
Oh, I'm going to say Blake because he's married to Miranda.
That was exactly what I was going to say.
Dude, get your own lines. This guy trying to be like a little brother.
It's tough to do.
Oh, man. Merle Haggard.
Yeah, probably.
A walk in his shoes for one day would be
Yeah, that would be my shoe too. I'd be in the other shoe.
Yeah, we could share.
Just to know that you wrote all of my favorite songs. That's why.
Can I travel in time and go back?
Sure.
I would be Merle Haggard back in the day. Young Merle Haggard, hands down.
Carrie Underwood. Because she is amazing and she is beautiful. There you go.
Ooh, maybe Willie, because he's had such a long career and he's probably kicking in Hawaii right now.
I would say Willie Nelson because it's Willie Nelson. I mean, it's just, I just...
Another country artist?
I want to see the road through his eyes. Can you imagine?
Just blurry eyes.
Oh my God.
I would say Casey Musgraves because I want to see what kind of world she's living in these days.
Yeah.
You know, she's about to do a crossroads with Katy Perry, I heard.
Yep.
You know? So, yeah, and I want to hang out with Katy Perry.
That's a good reason as any right there.
I don't think I would trade lives with any country artist. I love my life. I love what I get to do, and I just feel really lucky for everything that I have, and I think I would be perfectly fine staying in my body, in my life.
Casey Musgraves because she's hot, she writes great songs. Done. Nailed it.
Who would it be? Change places? For like a day? Dolly Parton. I would love to just go and raid her closet and play in all her wigs and shoes and clothes. Absolutely Dolly. Hands down.
Probably Dolly Parton, because I just got me a new house and it backs up to her property, and her property's up on this hill way up in these trees. I wish I had it. I've just got a little lot. I'd be able to walk from her property to my house. I'd be able to sit in my house and watch my new TV and relax with my baby boys. I'd trade with her.
Oh man, that's so hard. Dolly. Or Reba. Reba has this beautiful ranch that you drive by, and Dolly has Dollywood. So I don't really know. Who would be one of those, though?
I'll be Brad Paisley just so I can play guitar like that for at least one night, just to see what that feels like.
Gary LeVox.
Yeah. I'd like to trade places with Garth Brooks one time just so I could get in his checkbook.
Yeah, probably Vince Gill. Why not? See what it's like to have 300,000 Grammy Awards.
Keith Urban because he has great hair.
Yeah.
Or Jake Owen, he has great hair.
And his
too,
wife
you know?
is absolutely gorgeous too. So yeah, that's a win-win right there.
Don't tell him that.
Great. I would trade places with Dan from Dan and Shay so I'd get to hang out with Shay all day.
I'd say Carrie Underwood so that I could have her legs.
Alan Jackson because he gets to fly like
Everywhere.
every night. If I could trade places with any country artist, dead or alive, Hank Williams Sr. Yeah. I'd like to delve into his brain for a little while and see what he was thinking about. So,
If I could trade places with any country artist, I don't know, maybe Garth Brooks or something. He's as big as they come.
Oh gosh, I don't know. That's pretty quick. It's a pretty quick question. Garth Brooks. That way I could decide if I ever wanted to do anything ever again.
Oh my goodness, that is such a question. Well, I have a huge respect for Keith Urban. Let's put it that way. I mean, as far as just a guitar influence, and he's just such an incredible person, and I just have a lot of respect of how he's built his career and structured his life. So, it's like Keith.
I mean, I'd have to go ahead and say Luke Bryan. I mean, he's selling a bunch of tickets and a whole bunch of young women screaming at him, every night. So that's who wouldn't want to be that guy?
Luke Bryan, because I'll be hosting the ACMs this week. It'd be awesome.
And making fun of Blake.
Yeah.
That's good. Trade places with any country artist. I would probably go with how about Blake Shelton? My man just got it all. He's enjoying himself. He's on The Voice. He's having fun. He's got Miranda Lambert to go home to every day. So he's doing all right.
Blake Shelton.
For the liquor?
Because he makes way too much money for what he does.
Would not even begin to trade my life. I have the best voice and the best life. Yeah.
Chris Christopherson, because he's a boss.
I would trade places with Kenny Chesney so I could go to his place in St. John's in the Virgin Islands, and I could drive his boat around and just look cool.
Oh man, I think George Strait. I think say I was able to put out great country music for that many years, man. He's been one of my favorites, so I think everybody wants to do it, as long as George has, so I'm going to say Strait.
Oh gosh, that's so quick. I mean, that's such a big question. I feel like I would have to say George Strait or Kenny Chesney again. I mean, I really do, because one has his own island and the other one's a stinking king of country. So, there you go.
Probably Garth Brooks, because he was
He's the man.
yeah, made history, just epic. He is the man. If we could be anybody, it'd be Garth Brooks.
Keith Urban, because he's got incredible hair, even though he cut it off. If I could trade any place with country artists, it would have to be Kenny Chesney, because he's always on a beach and he's always on a boat. I want that life.
I could trade places with any country artist. I would say Dierks Bentley, only because I saw the guy drinking till 4 or 5 in the morning last night, and yet his hair is still gorgeous when he wakes up. So I'm going to go with Dierks Bentley. And I know he hadn't showered yet.
That's a great question. I guess I'd trade lives with Kenny Chesney maybe for a day or two to be able to go out to the islands and hang out on a beach and just chill out for a little bit. I have 3 kids, and the only island I see these days is, or water I see is a kiddie pool in the backyard. So the islands sound pretty nice.
I guess Dierks Bentley, because we look alike, and I wouldn't have to be that much different.
Taylor Swift. She's probably richer than anybody, isn't she?
I think.
I don't know. Whatever country artist is off for like the next 2 months.